Bueno, mi gente, aquí estoy, Luis Guzmán, and I want to express some things today that are going on toward our community. First of all, I want to say I'm brown and I'm proud. I'm brown and I'm proud. I'm proud of many people in our community. We are hardworking people. We go to church. We raise our kids right. We work, we work, we work. And what is happening right now, it's absolutely terrible. It's racist. It's downright humiliating. And again, I'm just pretty devastated. You know what? Just to think of this idea that now, because if you're a brown person, doesn't matter you're born here, born there, wherever, you're a U.S. citizen and you're brown, you got to walk around with ID to prove who you are and where you come from. And the only place I ever known that happened was in Nazi Germany, where Jews had to walk around with IDs, with tattoo numbers. 2025, and this country has regressed. We're living in a fascist state, people. And they are targeting our people in our community. And for those that don't understand this, you will show up to work and notice that some of your coworkers are not there. Your coworkers who you went to their children's baptism, communion, or they went to your children's baptism and communion, that you knew were hardworking, good people, buena gente. The reason I'm saying this is because we as a community, we are a big, big community in this country. And you know what? There are divisions within our community, granted. But I also believe that we can unify all together and fight this and put up the good fight because it's who we are. You know, I'm disappointed with members of certain churches who are some of the biggest hypocrites, who quote the lovely Bible and contradict it. Love thy neighbor. I took in a stranger. So many quotes that are contradicted. You know, if it's not in your heart, what's your purpose? Brown and proud. Proud of my people. Yo soy boricua, but I have friends who are dominicano, cubano, mexicano, colombiano, de Venezuela, de Perú, de Panamá, de Guatemala, El Salvador, Argentina, y siguen y siguen y siguen. Somos buena gente. We're good people. We bust our ass. We work hard. We work hard to put a roof over our family's head, put food on the table. We're not all criminals. And mind you, this country of ours is being led by one. What a contradiction, huh? But I say this, let's rise up, people. Let's stick together. Let's look out for each other. Because, no matter what, I make this statement, I'm sure that all these hypocrites and stuff, but they will flip in a minute if they were the ones that were being persecuted for being good people, for working hard, for contributing to their community. This is blatant racism. This is blatant racism. This is blatant racism. That's all I can say. We are good people. Brown and proud. We raise our children right. We take pride in who we are. We take pride in our work, showing up to work every day, on time, going on beyond the call of duty. We raise our children so they could get a good education, so they could make a good contribution to our community. We are good examples. We are damn good examples. I'm not going to deal with the hypocrites. I'm going to deal with the good people. And to tell you all, please, stick together. Look out for one another. Because like I said, the idea that we, all of us, have to walk around with IDs. How many Boricuas have been picked up? But it's not only Boricuas, like I said, it's across the board, the whole Latin race. Now they're talking about sending immigrants to Guantanamo Bay. That's a concentration camp. That's a concentration camp for terrorists. Latinos are not terrorists. Latinos that come to this country don't come as terrorists. They come to make a living. They come to make a contribution to this country. The priorities in this country at this moment, at this time, are absolutely wrong. This election happened. People stayed on the sidelines. This is the consequences. This is the consequences. Racism is a consequence of staying on the sidelines. This mass deportation is the consequences of staying on the sidelines. Families that have lived here 20, 30, 40 years that are being deported, this is the consequences of staying on the sidelines. Brown and proud to the day I die. And I will help my people, and I will be there for our people, because I know my people would be there for me. Bob Marley said it. Get up, stand up. Stand up for your rights. Our Benito, a.k.a. Bad Bunny, is making some beautiful statements with his music on behalf of our people. Let's stick together, man. Let's do the right thing. Let's do the right thing for our community. No more standing on the sidelines. And to the hypocrites, yeah, you bought into it. Too bad. But I tell you what, you have every right to change your mind. You have every right to say, wow, my neighbors are good people. Why did that have to happen to them? Well, we make choices. Sometimes we don't make the best choices. But listen, in unity, there's strength. Let's stick together, mi gente. I would love for everybody to share this, because we need as much support from each other, for each other, for our community. Somos buena gente. And you know what? If you happen to be someplace and all of a sudden you're speaking in Spanish, you're a target. You're a target. Why? Because we're brown. Racism is real, and so is fascism. And it's happening right before our eyes in living color right here. Stand up, people. Stand up. Stand up for the families, the hardworking families that put food on our tables. Stand up for those young people who are going to college to make a better life. You know, people don't come here to collect welfare. People come here to work, to make a better life, to take jobs that people from here won't even do. Think about that. Think about that. And look at what's happening. And you know what? I put myself out there on the front line. You know, I got a lot to gain because I ain't losing. Nah, I'm not going to be on the sidelines. I'm going to be a voice. And to all those other people out there, be that voice. Be that voice, please. We need more voices. We need people out there, you know, because like I said, we're just good people, man. We want to have a good life. I'm a citizen. I shouldn't have to be making this statement, but I am, because of the injustice that is happening today. I can't believe how we have regressed drastically, terribly, sadly. That's all I really have to say right now. I'll say more when the time's right. But for now, round and proud, let's stand together, let's stand up for our rights. Somos buena gente. Por favor, por favor. Manténgase in solidarity. Okay? In solidarity, people. This is who we are. Bendiciones. God is good. The real God. Not the hypocritical. I love you. I love all our good people. Dios me lo bendiga a todos. Pa'lante, mi gente. La lucha continúa. Pa'lante.